Hello and welcome to an update video, the very first one I've actually ever done. I'm not too sure how it's going to go, but thanks for tuning in, guys. So I've loaded up my Xbox today for the new, just to start recording, and I've got the Minecraft 1.16.210 release. So let's have a check to see what this is all about. So it says update focuses on bug fixes in addition to an exciting parity feature. We hope you enjoy it. Highlights from this release: players now experience ambient sounds in the Nether. I can't really say I've actually noticed, but we'll explore that in a minute. So we'll be creating a new world in creative and just flying around and seeing what we can see. To be honest, fixed a number of crashes that occurred during gameplay. I've not really had any crashes. I've only had the block lag. And that's only using Windows 10 and Xbox. My phone has been fine with block lag. Fixed players taking full damage when opening shulker boxes. I've not had that yet. But what I have had is when you're falling down, dropping into water, it makes no sound. Which is bizarre. It used to make a splash sound. Fixed dried kelp block bottom and kelp textures so the rope pixels are aligned. To be honest, I've never really used dried kelp as a decorative block. Mining crimson hyphae with silk touch now returns a placeable block. I've not really used that for a long time, so I've not experienced any of these. It does obviously say to check out aka.ms/Minecraft update for the full bug report. So I've got that open on my laptop, so let's just switch over to that. So let's have a look through this. So does say post, so it was updated yesterday. As you can see the date down. I know you won't be able to see it because I've only got it in the window capture, not screen capture. So another window update is upon us. New ambient sounds have been added to the Nether. We've just covered that, making the dimension feel more hostile. In addition to bugs, many were reported players. We've included some new tools for map makers and add-on creators. I want to really get into that, but it's a learning curve for me, so it may come down the line. So vanilla parity changes and fixes. Players now experience ambient noises in their Nether. Mobile players need to update the Minecraft original music pack via the marketplace to hear these new sounds, which we'll get to in a few minutes. And using bone meal in wall motion biomes now only generates seagrass, coral and coral fans. So I've just got to open on another screen. So what are we doing? Minecraft original music pack. Okay, let's have a look. See if I can update this. I don't know why I don't update it as part of the it makes no sense to me as to why they just don't update it as part of the actual game itself. No, got you want to. Okay, I'll get back to it in a minute. Because it should be a free pack. Let's talk about this. I've got open on another screen. It should be a free one anyway. Okay, right. And so the other changes. I did a left F11 as a keyboard shortcut for full screen mode. I thought it was already part of the pack anyway, or was it something that they took out? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, what's going on? Oh well. Added text-to-speech volume slider in audio settings. Be handy if they added subtitles, to be honest. And then Android devices. This would be handy for me because I've started to use my phone more and more. Our ability to support Android devices on KitKat OS or below is coming to an end. For more information, please see our help article. Well, my phone updated last night, so it doesn't bother me. Players running this KitKat OS or below are not able to purchase a realm from that device. Okay. Let's have a look. So, known issues. Please be assured that we are still working on the issue that's causing some players to get stuck on the red loading screen of PS4. To help us investigate this further, the game will now detect if it has failed to load correctly after 30 minutes. Who the? No idea who's waiting 30 minutes for a game. I'd say after like 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most, you would close and just reopen it, which in most cases fixes. It's just the connection between PS4 and Microsoft. With any luck, that's what it is anyway. Player may be unable to change back from local network to online network on Nintendo Switch due to infinite loading. Okay. Players are unable to see and join LAN sessions on Xbox without Xbox Live Gold subscription. There's a LAN issue anyway, whether you've got the Gold subscription or not. Between Xbox and Windows, even Windows and Windows, you cannot see other people on LAN on occasions. That's regards to that live subscription. The chest inventory menu is not visible when a chest is placed close to a wall on PSVR. And there are no animations when using items and punching the air when playing on mobile devices. I've not noticed that yet, to be honest. It's a small detail I've just not noticed, or I don't know. So what other fixes have they got? Performance and stability. So fixed a number of crashes that occur during gameplay. Fixed a crash that would occur when opening the achievement screen when the anti-aliasing setting was set to 1. Fixed a crash that occurred when loading .ms structure files in the world that included entities. Teleporting away from a structure animation no longer causes the game to crash. Fixed a crash that would occur when leaving a world. Fixed a crashing issue related to corrupted biomes during the world load from various marketplace worlds. Fixed a crash that occurred when using code connection. I've not experienced any of these, so it might be just something common and I've just been lucky, but I've not experienced any of them. So general players are once again able to join servers when the server has view distance set to 4 or less. Split screen characters are now stored in memory. Rejoining the game will keep the character that the player had. I've had a lot of issues loading my games and my character just not appearing. I know that once it doesn't appear, I can't connect to realms, can't connect to any LAN games if they appear, any friends worlds. It's a right pain when that happens. Brought back compatibility to rejoin a server after it has been suspended and resumed. Sign-in features now have a more helpful error message and provide error codes. Click and download template when missing required templates of an existing world now correctly downloads the required templates. Resolved an issue where in certain cases a world could not be properly synced to the cloud. Xbox only. If you are having trouble syncing worlds, please try opening the world on the original Xbox, save, quit, then wait a few minutes while the world is resynced to the cloud. I presume that's talking about the 360 because there's no option to put it on the cloud from the Xbox One as far as I'm aware. Fixed an issue where crafting a bed with the recipe book unlocked the change of sheets trophy. Gameplay. So fixed players taking full damage when opening shulker boxes. Players will no longer dismount into liquids from rideables such as boats. Didn't notice that. And that was an issue on Java for me ages ago when I used to play modded, where I get so far and then just suddenly spawn in the middle of an ocean whilst riding in the boat. It's not something I've ever experienced on Bedrock. And then all worlds created with the same seed, the same chest will now always generate the same content in the same order. I thought they'd done that as a random. I always thought loots were supposed to be random, not. Well, that's a very interesting one. So mobs, all mobs that use melee attack have had their ability to hit targets above and below them restored. The target still must be within melee attack distance to be hit. This only affects walled versions greater than or equal to 1.16.210. Fixed a bug where parrots could fly upwards indefinitely. Fixed an issue that was causing the Ender Dragon animation to appear jittery. Yes, I believe I had that issue when I was playing the Let's Play. Added a new logic for mobs dismounting ridables. Also introduces a more fine-grained entity height checking out different dismount places for entities of different heights. Fixed a bug where foxes knock off and eat sweet berries. Fixed a bug that allow players to place custom spawned eggs by default in adventure mode. I never really play adventure mode, so I've never experienced that. Minecarts now probably update their effects. Looping sound, player coordinates when the minecart is not being rendered for the rider. And if only they fixed the disappearing minecarts, we'd all be happy. Blocks, mining crimson hi-fi was touched now returns placeable block. Fix for certain marketplace walls having incorrect block data when played on rounds and multiplayer between mobile and PC. Fixed dry cat block and carried textures so the rope pixels are aligned. Fixed an issue where snow accumulated in lines with certain simulation distance. TNT submerged in water will once again launch players in survival mode. I'm going to give that a go in a minute. I've never really tried it, so be a first for me. So items and sacks obtained from the Wandering Trader can now be used for crafting and can be stacked. Hallelujah, that's been a pain of a one for a lot of players. Redstone dust is now displayed as redstone dust instead of redstone. Nether brick now gives XP from being smelted. Fixed an issue with screen resolution which could flicker when resizing a window. Fixed an issue with maps rendering over transparent blocks when attached to item frames when using ray tracing. Reduced ghosting of fish when viewed through water with DLSS enabled. Accessibility, so fix the screen reader, not reading the title on the permission screen. Emote wheel now supports screen reader on Android and iOS devices. I never really use the emote wheel. I got my emote wheel set to I changed the emote controller shortcut on my controller to pick block. I think pick block's much more important than emote. Keyboard inputs can now adjust slider settings when the cursor is outside the UI frame. Fixed the bug where the screen reader did not read the permission toggles on the permission screen. Screen reader now reads whisper and announcement messages. Screen reader now informs the player. When the chat settings menu has now opened. Screen reader now properly reads edit, create character button for each character on the profile screen. Screen reader now announces the names of the AB swap XY buttons correctly. I've never really noticed that. And fix an issue where screen reader would intermittently fail to announce some button names. So user interface, so the UI, command blocks node, angular sensor numbers, improved the smoothness of menu transition animations. A warning now appears when attempting to move a locked item in and from containers. Outdated loading screen tips. Added more helpful video setting messages for ray tracing on supported and non-supported platforms. Golden Apple and Enchanted Apple now have coloured hotbar when selecting them. Okay. Tool and normal recipes now display the selected item background when selected in the recipe list. Wireframe of the structure block in the other wall will no longer render in the Nether, and in the end, audio sliders now always highlight when hovered over with a mouse. Durability bar is now visible when holding items with decreased durability in a window. I always thought it was. No idea why it wasn't. Fixed an issue where achievement names and descriptions would not be translated independent of language selection. The online status cross-platform friends shown on the invite screen will now update when change has been detected. Managed more as I fixed an issue that prevented achievement rewards from showing correctly after changing the language setting. Owned and purchased skins no longer get mixed into different categories while offline. Speaking of skins, I would like them because you can upload to Minecraft.net your skin. Why can they just not use that to be able to put across each platform? It's annoying that it doesn't allow you to do that. Because then you can have your own custom skin. Updated the in-game links to the proper support pages. Fixed skin preview navigation when using a controller. Fixed missing incompatible button on marketplace and inventory screen. Fix some interface issues with scrolling and clearing store filters. Raise the time limit for selecting whether to download a resource pack on Connect from 5 seconds to 5 minutes. The in-game invite screen will now refresh when you return to it from the Add Members screen. Achievement screen. So the achievement screens are now enabled by default. So VR, PS4, on touch devices with narration enabled. Fix the input legend of the achievement page summary panel. When narration is enabled, fix the issue where the scroll bar can be hidden behind the input legend. Fix the achievement details page, getting its content hidden behind the input legend. Update the size of achievement wireframe. Updated framework for locked achievements. And this list just goes on and on and on and on. Right, I am going to. I am just going to go through and back on to the Xbox itself. So let's go back to that. Let's close this window and back on to. There we go. So first of all, it said it was a Minecraft original music pack. I am in the marketplace. So I filtered it down to free ones, which it should be. I am struggling to see this. It's not there, is it? Not just me. Because it's not a texture. Is it? So have a look. This shouldn't be it. This was the classics. This is, yeah, the original. I can't read this. Sure it's not that because I had that originally. What? Hello, it's not what I selected. Okay, is it that one? Hang on a minute. How about a texture update pack? Yeah, these are all the packs I've got. This is what I mean, they don't always make it clear as to what's what. Okay, that was free, wasn't it? They've been advertising that for a while, so I might as well get it. I've already got that. It shouldn't be something that you pay for, so it should be free. Okay, if I get rid of the word pack, still free, right? Because it does say it's the music pack. Am I looking at the thing that it should be? How if I just leave it as music? So yeah, it's none of them. It's so it should already be in the game. So if I go to that, create new world. Like I say, I'm gonna load it in creative first of all. So if I go to date was 1.16.210. Just see what we get in here. Don't get any of that. Always put that on. Okay, so first things first, we'll go to the Nether and what just happened? Sorry about this. Being weird on me. Okay, right, let's try these ambient sounds. See if you can actually hear anything different in the Nether. Really shouldn't be doing this half asleep. As you can tell, it is sort of like afternoon anyway. And this is going to be updated not long afterwards. So I've not done any beta testing, and I don't plan on doing it because it is a pain to get in and out of. And I'm going to see how my updates go. So I thought I was in creative. Do I set it to survival? I did. Right, give me 2 seconds. I know achievements will be off. Oh, so it's a good seed if you want a flower forest. Plenty of wood. I'll have a quick nosy around this seed first of all. This isn't a bad seed for like all the dyes. Tons of them around here. Have a quick check. So we spawned around here, wasn't it? Give me a quick there and then okay, so first I'm in creative. Why am I doing this? I'm in creative. Let's just have a look. So we spawned almost 200 or so. Yeah. That is one thing I want to do first on this. Just see how good this world actually is. be a good one to start on, where you got a flat. You just clear a few trees and build your base quite easily. How far away is it? About 1,000 blocks or so in that direction. So you got over the swamp and whatnot. Okay. Was there a witcher in the swamp? Making the swamp useful? Nah. So on the Xbox, if you didn't know, when I get it was like 1,300 and something. Gonna be an ocean monument here, isn't there? Quite a big ocean. I'd be surprised if there isn't. Well, it is quite a big ocean. This is ideal for a mob farm. So when I get there, it's going to be one of the strongholds that generate under sea. So we're almost there. So if you reopen your chat thing, it will actually tell you. And I've gone completely the wrong direction, haven't I? Let's go back to where we started. What an idiot. So here you go, this direction, you'll see a big ocean. So you don't head towards the swamp. So, I'm sorry, I just saw that was something else. And, okay, let's go back across the swamp. Yeah, you can see these aren't the new biomes, they're just extreme hills. I so hope they keep plains in the update. I'd like to see bigger plains, to be honest. I think we started at about 200 minus something. So, in fact, yeah, started around here somewhere. It's this way we go. And slightly to the right. So when I get to 1,300, I'll just reopen chat up again and find out where we're going. So this is actually quite a big plains. It's not really plains, it's a forest biome, but I don't mind forest. Oh, and then you have to go. This is the bit I'll make the journey to the end quite difficult. Navigating this here, I've choice of navigating over the mountain or through it. Obviously in the update afterwards, that will be a huge mountain. But look, is this going to be one of the seas where it doesn't generate below a village? As everyone sees, I think they do. Majority of the time they do. It's not a guarantee that it will generate under a village. A village here. There is a village here. There is also a ruined Nether portal. So what do you get in this chest? Check. It's quite a distance to go for a village anyway. So what's in this chest? Ooh, bit of iron. This definitely isn't a speedrun one. See, what I would think is I should put stuff in the blast furnaces and whatnot. So, when I have found it below villages, it's often been below a church building. So 1394, what's the first coordinate? 18, which is there. This will give you the entrance room. Should do. So that's the entrance room. Yes, entrance rooms. Come down there. So there's a rule of 5 apparently. So 1, 2. Oh, is that it? Yep. And portal 5, 3, 4, and 5. This is weird. I just saw a library right next to it as well. And hey ho, what have we got here? An abandoned mineshaft. So weird. How good's the loot in here though? What do we get? Loads of books. Smite. And fire riptide. And then there's a book up here. Is it that? No, it's the other side. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What did we get? No, that was a poor one. Aqua Affinity and Lure. Yeah, not that great. Oh well. Yeah, you got a burned mineshaft intersecting here. It is so weird. So if you go this way, you'll probably. Yeah, always. No, that's not a mineshaft. Where does this mineshaft go? That is weird. That is not the only part of the mineshaft. We know it isn't. There. This is one of the weirdest ones I've seen. So I'm trying to experiment here with the oh, there you go, you found a cave spider spawn. There's one there. That is weird as hell. Oh, another loot chest. Endpole 9s. Okay, right, I came through here, didn't I? Down here next to the left. Through. Right, I'm not gonna put it in yet. But let's grab Flint's Hill and Obsidian. Let's check out these sounds that they're on about. Come on. This would be interesting if it's landed right by Nether Fortress. They often do when they're near portals in the overworld. Have a look. Oh, so there is more sound. Much better sound. Right, so in the overworld you're by, what is it, 200 on the first one and then sort of like 10 on the last. So in terms of being in the Nether, that is 200 divided by 8 is 50. So if your portal will be almost 50-0 in the overworld. Have a look, what comes out about 50-0, around that sort of. I don't know how far this is going to go. I kind of want to get an idea of how the where the Nether Fortress is based on where you spawn. This will be quicker to go through than the mountain. I'll tell you that now. Especially if you end up with like Affinity early on. This is one thing I would do when there's an update. So you would spawn about here-ish. If you built yeah, directly in the fire. If you build a portal where you spawn. Okay, so let's have it. Where is the nearest fortress to here? Does have I'll put the / first. Never, or do you just put fortress? Can't remember, just fortress. Okay, let's have a look. $272, so it is off. 272, 480, so it is off in the direction that you come through for the end. Anyway, so if you ended up coming to Nether, dig in this direction. So all the way over here. Yeah, this isn't a speedrun, see, by no means. Imagination, it's just here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. They need to do red never broke versions of these. This is a huge Nether fortress. Quite a big one. And it's ideal. This is kind of an ideal world for like big farms. Thinking about it. And there it is. So from here, where it is? Do one more test and then I'll end the video. Let's have a look at the bastion. Remnants or just bastion? Oh, both. I could just shorten that to bastion and it'd be a lot easier. Unless I've got plans to add more bastion stuff in. 16872. So that goes back this way. Where was that throw I made? There's somewhere. There it is. 16872. It was over this direction, wasn't it? There it is. It's quite a large one from the looks of things as well. If I break in here, it'll probably be a lava lake. So I don't really haven't really navigated one of these before. It's good for Blackstone. The most I've done with them is, or what I'm doing is I'm dismantling one of my Let's Play world. Yeah, this is quite a huge one, that one. Oh, there you go, there's the centre room. No, it's not. It's just a bridge. Yeah, it's quite a big one. It's supposed to be in the shape of a piglet, I've never noticed. Ah, wait. No, they haven't. Just kind of like half blocks anymore. Right, so what else was on that changeover that was quite interesting? I cannot remember now. Wasn't really an awful lot left on there. Something to do with fall damage from shulkers, which, like I say, I've not really experienced. Don't know how many players have, to be honest. So what they need to do in this is they need to add a piglin spawner. I wonder, because they're altering the thing. This is what I say, check every single time. I managed, and if you do come across a glitch that allows you to break this in survival, which I managed to do in my Let's Play world, do it. Because one day that might change. Especially with the 1.17 update coming out, it's worth a check. So I'm gonna cut the video here, guys. I might do a few random seed tests and just check a few random seeds out, because you never know what they're like. That seed, if you wanted the seed numbers, have a check. Was I'll put it in the description anyway. But the seed number for this one is over. There you go. So minus 9811840044. Well, thanks obviously for tuning in today, guys, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.